Welcome back to Real Christianity with Rev Kev. As they say in our jungle village in Indonesia, yaki yaki. By the way, that's not Indonesian, that was a village language. Don't go saying that to some Indonesian person that think you have 3 heads. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, please do so. Today I want to talk about self-love. I hear people say, well, you have to love yourself first before you serve others. Interesting. The Bible doesn't talk about self-love. It talks about sacrificing for others, putting others as more important than yourself. Loving your neighbor as yourself kind of assumes self-love. You know, people say, well, no, man, you gotta love and care for yourself. Well, you certainly have to care for yourself. There's sleeping, eating, exercise that are good, but why do we do that? I think we do those things so that we can best minister and help others. You know what? I don't think I've ever met a person who didn't love themselves. Wait, Kevin, I just talked to somebody. They were overweight, they hated it, they hated themselves for it. Think about this. If they hated themselves, they would love it that they were out of shape, whatever it was. No, they were mad at themselves because they weren't all that they could be or wanted to be. They loved themselves so much they didn't like the situation they were in. Maybe there's somebody out there, people out there that don't love themselves. I'm just saying, I've never met them. People say they hate themselves, but they hate those things about them that keep them from being all that they feel like they should be. You know, I was watching an Adele special a couple of months ago, right around Thanksgiving, and she said, you know what? I really wasn't happy in my marriage. Things seemed to be going okay. I realized there were probably things in her marriage that weren't great, but she just talked more about her own self-love and her own self-happiness. And the number one pursuit in her life was her own happiness. So she ended that relationship. She ended her marriage so that she could pursue this self-happiness, this self-love. That's really foreign to the Christian concept, where Jesus said, serve others. He says, have this attitude that I have where I came and served others to sacrifice. Kind of the definition of love is sacrifice. Jesus sacrificed his life for us. Out of love, he says, go and sacrifice yourself for others. I think we need to really be careful when we talk about self-love, or I need to love myself. I realize a lot of time people are saying, I need to care for myself. I am serving others 20 hours a day, only sleeping 4 hours a night. Yes, we need to care for ourselves, but why? Because when we care for ourselves, when we get the rest, the exercise, then we can really serve others. So tough concept, self-love, be careful, care for yourself, but love others is more important than yourself, and fall in love with our great, big, awesome God. This has been Real Christianity with Rev Kev. Yaki yaki.